Welcome here to the UFC Fighting League here on the Pedal to the Metal Sports channel. With our first bout, we have 10 fighters. We have Dante Dubois, Baako Jackson, Michael Anderson, Mark Lee, Sam Bell, Jet Ferrari, Nick Taylor, Akami Takashi, Mitchell Morgan, and Colin Muller. And also with a bye this week, Gene Brown. So in our first bout ever on this channel, we'll be starting off with Dante Dubois versus Baako Jackson. So here we are. Coming out first, it will be the Jamaican fighter Baako Jackson. He's going to look to come out here from Spanish Town, Jamaica. As you heard there, he's great. Very fast on with his punches. Look for him to get a knockout here. Try and get a knockout. But he can also go deep in a fight here. Looking to win his very first fight and the very first fight in this UFC league on the Pedal to the Metal Sports channel. Comment any names you'd like this league to be called. But out comes the I believe he's from Canada, but I'm not sure. No, the American Dante Diesel Dubois from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Small town fighter here. As you heard there, we're going to have two skilled fighters on the feet. This will look to be very interesting. Here, this will be a great fight here between Dante Dubois and Baako Jackson. The very first fight night here. They each will fight each other one time. There's 11 fighters here. Look at this, both 145. Dante Dubois with the 1-inch reach advantage, and he's 1 inch taller. But Baako Jackson is 8 years his elder. Let's go to Bruce Buffer. Here we have in the blue corner Baako Jackson from Spanish Town, Jamaica. 5'4", 145 pounds. Here we looking to win the very first fight in this Pedal to the Metal Sports Fight Night. Here we are in the red corner, Dante Dubois fighting out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, USA, at 5'5", 145 pounds. It's Dante Dubois. Now this fight could go the distance, and if it does, we have a referee here to keep it going. We have Yez Levine. Here we go, and they're going to touch gloves, and Jackson doesn't want to touch gloves. And here comes Baako Jackson working the legs and the head. Dubois gets a nice shot. Dubois getting the body. A nice couple uppercuts there by Dubois. And he's got to look to... You got to think if you're Dante Dubois, he's got to take out Jackson here in the first 2 rounds. Because Jackson does have the conditioning, but he is getting older. Hasn't fought for a while, so this will look to be an interesting one. Some nice kicks landed there by Jackson, really weakening the legs. Dubois is on the ground. Jackson wants to go back up on the feet. Really working that right leg. He's really kicking it hard, and now he's working the body. Now he's really moving it around here, all around the body, trying to just work down the overall stature of Dubois. Jackson really hasn't taken much hit. Dubois needs to get something going. A nice dodge there and a kick back. Couple punches to the body from Jackson. Dubois gets in on a leg. He's going to finish the single leg for the takedown 3 minutes or 2 minutes into the fight. Now, Jackson doing some work on bottom, but Dubois gets into half guard here. Jackson gets it back to full guard. See what he tries to do. Dubois postures up, trying to get through. Gets to a half guard. Looking to try and transition into top guard. He's in the top mount, but he can't do anything from it as Jackson quickly gets it back to half guard. Now here's Dubois on top. Jackson in full guard. Dubois moves it to half guard. Moves off to side control. Jackson gets it back to half guard. We'll see what Dubois does from here. Trying to move it into top mount, but he can't get it. It's a full guard for Jackson. Now Jackson's in the back sitting position, looking to do something from it. Now he got Dubois back. He mounts, looking to strike, clinches up on him, falls into a half guard here of Dubois, and Dubois gets it back into full guard. Dubois working Jackson's head from the bottom, and a great move, a great sweep, and now he's looking for the arm bar. Can Dubois get the tap out? No, Jackson breaks free, but he's still in the top mount. Dubois pounding hard. Nothing yet. Back into the top mount yet. Gets his posture knocked down, and Dubois lands a big hit. Another big one. Can't get it. Dubois still on top. Now he's got Jackson's back. Flattens him out. Jackson here in a precarious position. 6 seconds, 5. Time running low for Dubois. He's got to finish it here, and he can't get it. So the end of round 1, and Dubois getting some big strikes in there as we see a kick to the head there to Jackson, knocking Jackson back, and Dubois looking sharp here. Here's the takedown. Just great takedown. Single leg. He didn't do too much, and then got into that top mount and was just pounding him from there. So now, here we go to round 2, as signaled by our lovely ring lady. And now here we go. Yes, Levine. And they're going to fight, and yet again, Jackson does not want to bump fists, and that makes Dante Dubois mad, and he comes out firing. Jackson coming back with some own strikes of his own, both going for kicks there. Both being very aggressive here throughout the first bit of the fight, first round. And I don't know, really, I think Dubois won that last round from those big strikes he landed from the ground and pound. Now here, both fighters kind of slowing down a little bit. Jackson landing 40 strikes and Dubois landing 29, but the 29 that Dubois landed have been big strikes, and they've made great contact with Jackson. Now here's Dubois fighting back, trying to ride the momentum at the end, but Jackson hits a cartwheel kick, but Dubois recovers. He knocks Dubois down with the cartwheel kick. A great move by Jackson. And now here's Jackson. He postures up, misses the elbow. And now here, triangle choke for Dubois. Looking for the triangle choke. But Jackson breaks free. And Dubois rolls in. A nice sweep. Now he's in side control. We'll see what Dubois tries to do from here. Gets in the top mount. He's got Jackson's back. Flattens him out. Looking for some ground and pound here. Right back in the top mount. Dubois postures up. But a great knockdown by Jackson. Gets him back down the top mount. But Dubois postures up again. No strikes landed. Dubois got his back. He goes for some big strikes. Jackson not really fighting back here. But he gets back in the top mount. Can Dubois posture up? Musters up some of their strength. Gets up. Some big. Jackson's out. And that's going to be the fight. Dante Dubois wins by TKO in the second period. What a great ground and pound from Dante Dubois. Look at this strike. And instantly when that one hits, you could tell Jackson was out. Those couple strikes unnecessary at the end. But a great ground and pound from Dante Dubois. And that's exactly what he had to do. He had to take this fight to the ground because he was getting drilled on top. in fact, got knocked down on a cartwheel kick by Jackson. But here comes the announcement here. The winner by TKO, Dante Dubois. In the second period, a great fight. But Dubois comes out on top. Tune in tomorrow for Michael Anderson versus Mark Lee. We'll see you next time.